Well, good afternoon. We're now right at noon, and I wanted to show you some of the snow totals coming in and an update on this winter storm. So Clarendon Hills coming in at 3 inches, Wooddale and Addison and DuPage County at 2 inches. Same thing in Wadsworth, Lake Zurich 1.5 inches so far. Valparaiso at 1 inch. The beginning here of this snowstorm. A winter storm warning is in effect from now all the way through 6 a.m. tomorrow. So here's a look at our headlines to show you that we continue with the moderate snow right now, but the heaviest snow is in front of us here right around noon to 8 p.m. So from now on, we're going to slowly start to see it pick up even more, where at times we could have about 1 inch per hour in some locations. So because of that, we're expecting about 5 to 8, but in the locations where maybe we get 1 inch per hour for a few hours, there is that potential to get more, about 8 to 12, a possibility here. So yes, we will have travel impacts, and we're already seeing that where we have snow-covered roads, especially back roads. Highways, for the most part, are just looking slushy out there with a light coating. That is enough, though, for spinouts, especially at the beginning of the storm when people look out and they don't think that there's much out there, and then they are going too fast. So be very careful, and I would say if you don't have to be out, just don't go out here for today, for the rest of this afternoon and into this evening as well. So here's a look. As we get closer to 3 p.m., we are expecting to have about 3 to perhaps 6 inches of snow on the ground. Continuing the clock here to show you that by 9 p.m., at this point, we have seen most of our accumulation from about 6 to 9 inches will be on the ground at 9 p.m. It will still be snowing after 9 p.m. I want to show you here that it will be an additional 1 to maybe 2 inches in some locations from about midnight all the way through 4 or 5 in the morning tomorrow. Temperatures right now are in the 20s, so it's that light fluffy snow that we're seeing around 28 degrees right now at Midway, 27 at O'Hare, 28 in Aurora. Plainfield is at 29, Maryville in Northwest Indiana at 27. Now, when we have visibility at about 1/4 to half a mile, that's when we know that the snowfall is moderate to heavy, and that's what we're seeing across most of the area. Take a look. O'Hare and Midway have a visibility down to half a mile, down to 1/4 mile visibility in Aurora, as well as in Gary in Northwest Indiana. So here's a look at how much snow we're thinking. I do think that there's going to be a wide area that ends up getting 8 to 10 inches of snow. I'll zoom in here. So right along the lakefront in Cook County all the way up through Lake County, I think we will be closer to about maybe 6 or 7 inches of snow. Then a little bit further inland into parts of Lake and then McHenry County into that 8 to 10. And then down through Kane and Kendall also on that 8 to 10, parts of DuPage down through parts of Cook County as well. Near O'Hare, that potential to get 8 to 10. And then going further south, we also have Grundy County down through LaSalle and DeKalb County also in that 8 to 10, 5 to 8 here for parts of Kankakee, Will, and southern Cook County. It really depends on whether or not we get some dry slots. That means that the snow kind of slows down compared to other areas. There is that potential in this purple color, which is why we are in the 5 to 8, where if we do get some dry slots, we'll be closer to 5. But if we don't, then we'll be closer to 8, and that's the case also in Northwest Indiana. Here's a look to show you. This is what I mean. Every now and then we have these little dry slots that fill in that potential further south. So a wide look to show you that this is a big winter storm affecting a big portion of the Midwest. Zooming in here to radar to show you right now, we are looking at some pockets of heavy snowfall, and we can see those with some of these darker greens that you see. It's almost like 3 circles there, 1 there, and then 1 to the south as well. That's where we currently have some of the heaviest snowfall. I'll zoom into some of these areas. This includes downtown Chicago up through Evanston, Schaumburg, Captain Hill, seeing it down through Naperville and Romeoville, Big Grove, and then down pretty much all of Will County and Kankakee County, as well as Grundy, seeing some pockets of some moderate to heavy snowfall, and it's light to moderate in Northwest Indiana. So right now it is 12:04. Here is a look to show you 1 o'clock. We continue with the light to moderate snow. It really starts to pick up, especially around 2, 3, 4 o'clock. You'll notice that we are accumulating snow pretty fast. So because of that, we are looking at poor to dangerous travel conditions. Just stay off the roads if you can. Take a look around 8 p.m. still seeing some pockets of heavy snowfall. And then as we head past 9 and 10 p.m., it will really lighten up. Like this morning, where we had the small snowflakes, and it was snowing for several hours and we only accumulated about half an inch of snow. I think that's going to be the case throughout the overnight hours, where it really lightens up and we're not seeing as much accumulation. By about 5 in the morning, most of us at this point are done with the steady snow. It's more just some flurry activity throughout the morning, except for Northwest Indiana and Michigan. We'll have to see where some lake effect snow sets up, but it is more likely that it sets up in Michigan rather than in Northwest Indiana. I'll look here at your 7-day forecast to show you that yes, we are under that AccuWeather alert for snow the rest of the day today and into tonight as well, ending around 4 or 5 in the morning tomorrow. Then tomorrow morning, of course, we will be left over with the aftermath of getting 8 to 10 inches in some locations. So back roads will likely still be snow covered and things will still be slick on Sunday. I would suggest that you start to shovel now and maybe shovel every few hours, or shovel it all in the morning on Sunday. It will be pretty heavy though by Sunday morning because we're expecting to get several inches of snow, and I do think that it's going to stay wherever it is. So that snow, you'll want to shovel it out of the way because we're looking at temperatures to be cold as we start off the week. 20s Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then we fall down into the teens and low 20s on Thursday. Keep it right here. We'll be back with another update at 1 p.m.